Welcome to Cordova Test Drive by Kony. This is the second lab of the two-part series of the Cordova Test Drive, in which we will discuss the CRM application which connects to the MobileFabric services that will in turn connect to the SalesForce exposed services in the back. Kony MobileFabric is an industry leader of MBaaS which simplifies the integration to backend systems. This test drive is intended for mobile architects and developers who would create Cordova applications that would need the MBaaS services that are exposed using the Kony's MobileFabric server. In the first lab of the Cordova test drive, we discussed the news and weather application, which demonstrated the use of simple integration and orchestration services that invoke the REST and SOAP services of Google and CDINE to provide the news and weather information. This application that we will walk you through in this test drive is called a CRM application that discusses the capabilities of the MobileFabric to discover the exposed backend objects of a CRM like SalesForce using identity and integration services. This application uses the MobileFabric's identity service that uses the inbuilt connectors to authenticate against the SalesForce. It also uses MobileFabric's integration services to discover the metadata of the SalesForce objects and provide the data to the Cordova client application. We will also show you how easy it is to seamlessly integrate the client-side Cordova application with these MobileFabric services. Next, we will discuss the test drive execution steps. The first step is to register the test drive. Once the registration is complete and approved, log in into Arbiter with the registered credentials. Launch the test drive to receive an email with the MobileFabric and Windows Remote Desktop credentials. Next, this test drive walks you through the creation of Salesforce account by logging into the developer.salesforce.com and shows you the creation of a new app in the Salesforce. When a new app is created, you will see that the app key and the app secret are generated. You will need to note this information as it is needed to configure the MobileFabric services. Next, we cover the steps to whitelist the IP address of the MobileFabric that you have received in the email so that the app secret will not have to be sent along with the account password during Salesforce object invocation. We will also cover logging into the MobileFabric with the credentials provided in the email to review the services that are set up for the CRM application, modifying the existing integration services with the Salesforce user ID and password, and testing the same. Next, we will discuss the publishing of the configured services. The app key, app secret, and the application URL that will be provided after the publish will need to be noted as these are needed to configure the client application. In the next step, we will cover the configuration of the Cordova client application. The app key, app secret, and the application URL that you received after the publishing of the services in the MobileFabric will need to be updated in the config.js file of the client application. This is the only client configuration that is needed to make the Cordova app run against the MobileFabric services. Once the client application is configured, we will show how it will be run on an Android emulator. When the CRM app is launched in the emulator, the first screen that will be seen is a login screen. You will need to enter the Salesforce user ID and password to log in into the application. The Cordova client application uses the identity and integration services of the MobileFabric to display the object, accounts, opportunities, and leads data. We cannot show you all the steps to create the Salesforce account, whitelisting of the MobileFabric IP address, configuring the MobileFabric services, and execution of the Cordova client application in this video. However, the user guide that is attached below will walk you through all the steps in detail. For more information about this lab and Kony's Cordova support in general, please log on to www.kony.com or contact our sales team. Thank you.